Well, welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews and the first Top Tech Challenge I've ever had. And hopefully in the future, you may see some more. So what's Top Tech Challenge? Well, it's me and a Top Tech. So let's get to it right now. I got a nice cold beer down here. We're going to talk about Top Tech Challenge. Okay, so where do we start? Well, the first thing we do is we have a nice cold beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Okay, so I'll pour myself a nice beer here. And we'll get down to this and exactly like what is going on here with my first Top Tech Challenge. Well, I thought about doing this for a long time, and I thought, you know what? I'd like to actually prove something on YouTube, and I'm getting dry. Hold on a second right here first. Okay, in my opinion, the hardest genre on YouTube to get into and be successful with is making automotive videos. I believe that that particular segment on YouTube has probably the most competition out of any other genre on YouTube, because there are a lot of terrific top techs out there that you can learn from. Not everybody watches automotive videos. Next time, may not be top tech. It might be top something else. Follow what I'm going on here. Okay, so what was my criteria? Well, my criteria was I wanted to prove that the whole time that I've been on YouTube, and I have mentioned various YouTube channels, that in reality, when you mention somebody on YouTube or give them a shout out or that kind of stuff, the truth is, guys, that, let's get real here now. The truth is, you have to want to do it, and you have to want to do it for all the good reasons. And the one main reason that you should do it is because you just want to, and you want nothing in return. And the main thing I like to get across here is when you mention somebody on YouTube or give them a shout out, in reality, you're not doing anything for that channel at all. Absolutely nothing. The channel creator and the videos that they produce are their own credit. They're responsible for everything. So I mean, if you mention somebody's YouTube channel and you get some people that say, hey, I wouldn't mind checking that out, and they go over and subscribe. Well, that has nothing to do with the success of that channel. It is the channel creator themselves that actually has the talent, the skill, and is the person that gets everybody to come back every week and watch their videos. Like I mentioned this fella right here, Thomas, EXOVCDS. This guy's naturally talented. Me mentioning his name right here does absolutely nothing. I mean, the guy's responsible for his own talent. We got this guy here, Erico from South Main Auto. I've mentioned his name a couple of times on my channel, and probably sometimes he wish I never did. But guys, you can't take any credit for ever mentioning somebody's name on your YouTube channel. I do it in fun, and you know, for me, it's just a joy to mention other people's names, but it's entirely up to them to produce the content that people want to watch. So what is the Top Tech Challenge? I decided that I would have a criteria of picking one person, and this person that I picked, you could see by the title there, is S&A Auto, and it's Corey. Now, Corey doesn't know this is going on. He's going to see this for the first time watching this video. But I have at least 10 channels that I watch that have under 500 subscribers. They had to have at least 5,000 views and at least 20 videos. And that way there, they show a bit of commitment to what they want to do on YouTube. And, you know, they're sticking with it so far. And what I'd like to do is just work with a channel, and I picked Corey at S&A Auto, to see if maybe just some improvements on technical stuff on YouTube makes a difference. Because most of these people have this criteria as well. They're friendly, they have natural talent, they're willing to help people, and they provide good content. And that's all people want to see on YouTube. And the top techs on YouTube that are out there provide that every week. And you can take a look at the top techs out there, and they bring in some giant views because they are good. Not because somebody mentioned them on YouTube. No, that's not the way it goes. So let me just have a little bit of a sip here, and I'm going to explain the rest, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so how exactly is this going to work? Well, if Corey would like to work with me, I'm willing to use whatever experience I've gained over almost 3 years on YouTube and help him out and see if my theory is correct, that if you have, you know, the basics on YouTube, in this particular case as an experienced automotive technician, the only difference between you and everybody else is a lot of technical things that are done on YouTube that a lot of people don't know about. And it's a lot of stuff that I've picked up by watching other channels. I am by no means an expert on YouTube promotions and YouTube editing and everything else. But I think I could possibly help. And I'd like to take this as a top tech challenge, with challenging myself to go out and mentor one person to see if there's a possibility that they too could be the next top tech on YouTube. And you know, the only difference between a lot of video production that you see and something I find just fascinating, I'd like you guys to think about this for a second. We have people on YouTube that have no experience in the automotive field. None whatsoever, hardly. They're not automotive technicians. And they produce videos that have given them hundreds of millions of views. And then you have some other people who have been in the automotive field for years and years and years, and you know, their views sometimes are not as good as what I think they should be. In my ideal world, I like to learn from an automotive technician, not a guy that makes automotive videos and, you know, is not an automotive technician, but he's really good at making automotive style videos where they're really good at the technical points and how to produce a video. So for me, there's a big difference between a top tech and a backyard Yahoo like me. If I produced automotive videos, you know, and went out there and constantly did automotive videos, well, I'm not an automotive technician. So, but that's just the way she goes. So Corey, if you'd like to take this challenge on, now Corey does have under 500 subscribers and over 5,000 views, and he has more than 20 videos. So, if you guys like to follow along on Corey's path, if he likes to take this challenge up, I think he might. And I have talked to him a little bit here and there over the time on Instagram and through YouTube, and I watch his YouTube channel. And if you guys would be interested in looking at a top tech, a real technician on YouTube, well, it's Corey at S&A Auto. Now, there is a whole field of people I could have picked from. I can't pick from everybody. Not everybody met the criteria that I'd like to go by. And in the future, I'd like to do more of this. And if you like, I'll put a link down below for S&A Auto, and you check him out too. I never tell anybody to subscribe to somebody's channel because I think that's your own choice, what you want to do. But I like to give everybody a shot at it, and it's entirely up to them how successful they are on YouTube. It is never some wingnut like me mentioning, you know, some channel and taking any credit at all, because I don't take any credit for anything on YouTube. And guys like Thomas and Eric, well, they've done it all themselves. So you guys take care. Come back again. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. And I'm going to mention this in the future, how this Top Tech Challenge is going on, and how I believe just a little bit of help on technical points on YouTube can make a big difference on the views on a YouTube channel. Cheers.